What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of the Hurt Business Podcast. My name is Faris Sharari, the host, and I'm joined today by my co-host, my boy.
Usyk Leach.
Oh, early predictions. First line of the pod, huh?
Fury Leach.
Fury Leach in the building. What's up, champ? How we feeling today?
What's up, boss? Chilling. Great. Excellent week. You know? Just living, bro. Just living.
Yeah, we are just living, man. Eventually, there'll be something on this wall.
You can put me on there?
I might put you. I might put me and you. I can't put a picture of both of us kissing, holding hands.
Yo.
Hey, yo. All right. In all seriousness, I'm definitely going to put some art on this wall. It's just a matter of who is going to go on this wall. I'm thinking a GOAT wall and just putting like the best in each sport. I don't know yet, but we'll see. Definitely will be some art there. So let me know who you want to see on that wall, if anybody specifically. And yeah, shoot that to the DMs. But without further ado, my boy Joshy, today we're going to talk about Colby Covington, Joaquin Buckley that happened this past weekend over in Tampa, and a little bit of that event. And then, of course, we got Usyk. What'd you call yourself?
I said Usyk Leach.
Usyk Leach in the building. So we definitely got to talk about we got to talk about Usyk Fury too. That's happening this weekend, and a very underwhelming undercard that I was excited to look at, but after seeing it, I'm like, well, we could have done better, Turkey. We could have done better.
Yeah.
Whatever.
Could have done better. You know.
Yeah, but we're getting the rematch, the biggest heavyweight rematch maybe of all time, the craziest fight. The outcome of the first one was madness, so the second one got to be equally as crazy, if not crazier.
Yeah.
All right, let's start with our Colby and Joaquin over in Tampa Saturday. What'd you think of the beating that Buckley put on Colby?
Damn, yeah, this was a very one-sided affair for Buckley. And honestly, you know, Buckley is he's not a guy I feel like I've been overlooking. You know, he's definitely had like a change in his career at some point, and I don't understand what he's done to make the changes, but he's been putting on some incredible fights. And honestly, I've really started to pay attention a little bit more after that Stephen Thompson knockout. I was like, wow, like he put a show on that night. And, you know, comes back later this year, man, in a very short notice fight for Colby Covington. And, man, I don't even know what to say about Colby anymore, bro. Like, it feels almost bittersweet, right? Like, this guy's such a douchebag. Like, he's such a piece of shit. Like, and, you know, at the same time, he does, like, put on great fights. And he has put on some great fights in the past. That run with Usman was just legendary. Some of the best fights in welterweight history. And now he's just gone down. Like, he's just gone downhill. And I think it has a lot of factors with that. You know, we could blame it on the age. You know, we can blame it on the inactivity. We can blame it on the fact that he's not with American Top Team anymore. We can say that, you know, he's fucking getting coached by Hulk Hogan and Chael Sonnen. Like,
the dream.
It's team. A number. It could be a number of things, but, you know, Colby Covington just did not look good. At the end of the day, he just did not show up Saturday night. He looked off. And I'm not going to say that, take anything from Buckley. You know, Buckley's great. But Colby looked so off, bro. The cardio looked off. The striking was just non-existent. His kicking was just terrible. Like, Colby's got great kicking ability. He's a great kickboxer. He just had no weapons. Like, he just couldn't get any respect out of Buckley Saturday. None.
Yeah. It was almost like, what was his game plan? What was the game plan coming into this fight? He definitely did shoot a couple takedowns, and Buckley did awesome on the defensive part of it. But it was like, what Colby gained zero respect, and Buckley was just hitting him with fucking everything. And also that cut happens like in the first like 90 seconds of the fight, which absolutely did not help Colby. He could not answer after that shit started opening up. It just got worse and worse and worse. and his face was a bloody mess by that third round, and that's all she wrote. I think Joaquin, man, is a legit welterweight threat, though. I think the problem at the start of his UFC run is he was at middleweight, and it was like he's already a shorter guy in a bigger weight class. Some of those matchups are tough, and then you get knocked out by like a Chris Curtis, smoked by a Kevin Holland. It's just, it was just a tough go. And then you go to a smaller weight class, and then you go on a run like this. I really took notice whenever he beat that Ruzin Boyev dude, who was also undefeated, also on a cool run. Yeah. So it was the dude has had quite the year this year. I think our next pod, when we cover Fighters of the Year, Buckley might make his name might make a running in one of the categories that we'll be talking about, just based off this year alone. The activity, the wins, how he's winning, who he's beating. Yeah, a lot of this is really good on Buckley. Yeah. But Colby Covington, it's like, what are you doing, bro? You're rolling around with Chael Sonnen and fucking Hulk Hogan. What did you like? Why? Like, there's so many questions when I seen that on the screen, and the performance definitely was not surprising. And we should have seen it coming when he talked zero shit this week. Yeah. He didn't say nothing before the fight. He just kind of just walked into it. And that's very unlike him.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah, Buckley is he's on a rise, man. He's definitely on a rise, and he's got two of like welterweight's best and back-to-back TKOs, man. So this guy is definitely going to get a top 5 opponent, no doubt in my mind. His next fight, Dana definitely owes him that. Yeah, he's definitely been a respectable opponent this year, and I'm excited to see where he goes from there. But for Colby, man, it's
hang him up.
It's just getting to a point now. It's getting to a point now. We talked a little bit very briefly before the pod. Like, this guy's like on Twitter now, just scounging for fights now, just scounging to keep the relevancy alive. Calling out Gilbert Burns because Gilbert Burns accidentally leaked Chael Sonnen's phone number. And he's like, "Oh, you're despicable. Like, this is unacceptable. I want to fight you." Like, bro, like, it couldn't be any more obvious what he's doing. Yeah. And I think Gilbert Burns is just laughing at it. He's just like, "Bro, you're so stupid. Like, I'm just not entertaining this nonsense. Like, you're on it. You're on out." And honestly, Gilbert's probably on out of here too, man.
So why not fight?
I mean, why not? Why not fight each other?
Yeah, fuck it. I'm trying to see. Gilbert's number 8 right now.
Yeah. It's...
Kobe's 9 after that fight. I guess it kind of makes sense.
It does kind of make sense, but at the same time, it's like,
what are we doing?
Gilbert? Yeah, what is this going to do for your career? Like, you were on the way out. Like, these guys are not getting any younger, and sometimes you just got to know when to call it quits, man. And I think Colby's not quite there, but he's approaching that. I feel like.
If not, I heard McGregor is hiring bare knuckle boxers to perform in some BKFC main events.
Yeah, I mean, go on over there, fight, get some fights over there, man. Still got Greg Hardy over there fighting.
Oh, Jesus,
these undefeated Russians, bro. Like,
you see his latest venture. I seen a clip last week where he's getting knocked out in like local regional boxing stinkers.
Yeah.
Like rough and rowdy sort of vibes, like not even like real at all. So it's
not even real organization.
He's still going to sleep. But back to real fighting. On the topic of the welterweights, while we're here, I seen an interview this week where Sean Brady called out Leon Edwards in London mid-Feb.
How do you feel about that?
I would love it, man. Yeah. I would love it. I think we've seen a real weakness in Leon, and it gives him an opportunity to answer those questions. If we think this is such a weakness, if we think wrestlers can kill him as Bilal did, Sean Brady's an awesome test for Leon in that. You know what I'm saying? Like, if he ever were to run it back with Bilal down the line for the belt, a match with Sean Brady now would definitely benefit him.
I agree, yeah. Leon's been a little silent, man. I feel like after his loss to Bilal, and it wasn't even that long ago. That's the crazy part. Yeah, but he's been a little bit too inactive for me at this point. So I kind of like the Sean Brady match. That would definitely. It's a little bit of a rough one, seeing that he just fought a world-class wrestler and he's going right back into one after some inactivity. But I do like the idea of him, having that test and that challenge. So maybe it is a good idea for him to fight Sean Brady sooner rather than later, though. The rust, once it gets rusty, man, it's hard to get that back, man. Get back in that groove. And we know that groove he was on, man, when he was champ. So got to get back to it.
Yeah, he did have the run. You take too much time off, you come back looking like Colby.
Yeah, and now you've got Shavkat in the mix. It's you got to get back in there and start fighting.
JDM, I think I heard an interview that he had like staph or something recently, so I know he'll be out for a little bit while longer. But that's another huge name in that mix of welterweights. That
Ian Gary just got off a fresh 5-rounder, some killers there. There's some killers that are fighting, bro. So Leon can't be away too long.
He can't. And even after Ian lost in his last one, I'm still excited for his next one.
Yeah.
Can't say the same about Colby. Although, if they throw Colby in there with Ian, just feed him to the wolves, kind of, just because they have all this history, I wouldn't be opposed to that either.
Which is what we were supposed to originally get. So I'm sad about, dude, because that would have been a fucking. Oh my god, bro!
Do you think it's still?
I feel like Ian would have done him worse than what Buckley did, to be honest.
Yeah,
because Ian's longer, he's lengthier, so I just imagine a much more longer, equally as powerful guy just chipping away at him. Oh, that would have been such a fun fight. But Buckley shaved the show, man. Buckley. I keep calling him Buckley.
Yeah,
Joaquin Buckley. I'm mixing them together.
Like
Joking. Not a bad nickname though.
Walkie, nah.
Walkie?
Whoa. Hey, yo.
NyQuil, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah. Good old-fashioned unlabeled NyQuil. All right, moving on. The co-main, Cub Swanson, bro. Just like a turn back the clock move against Billy Quarantillo. Honestly, I did not see this fight playing out this way. Again, being honest, I bet on this fight. Bet the other way by decision.
I would have went Billy too, man.
Yeah,
I would have went Billy on this one too, if I'm being honest.
Yeah, that's what took my money.
Cub is old. He's had more than 10 injuries in his UFC career. He's had some wear and tear on him, bro. And honestly, that was my biggest concern going into this, is the injury factor. That's been my thing with Cub Swanson for a while now. It's just how many injuries he's had. So that was definitely a big one for me, dude. There was one point he was eating food out of a fucking straw, bro.
Yeah,
that was crazy. Yeah, he posted some shit about that recently. How him being a Hall of Famer now, which is well deserved for sure. He's a veteran. But yeah, I was not expecting this, bro. But that was a crazy performance.
It was
fucking beats on him, bro.
No, it was really one-sided. And I don't know. Billy's is traditionally a good fighter. I don't know. Something was off about him in this one. It just felt like he kept getting hit with the same
over and over, bro.
Over and over. And the shot that killed him was literally the same shot that he got hit with 15 times throughout the first 2.5 rounds. And so it was just a matter of time, and it was beautiful, bro. Cub Swanson stepped with the power and killed him.
Yeah.
And it was beautiful. Yeah. Just credit a legend, bro. And also, I really was hoping he would just retire in that moment. Not because you want to see somebody, end a great career, but when do you see a guy get the chance to finish somebody, a younger fighter, and then retire and then hang it up? That's like Colby dropping 60 on his last game, bro. This would have been such an awesome moment for the sport. But then he's probably going to get greedy and be like, I can do this again to another young guy and get hurt.
I mean, do you blame him? That's a big confidence boost doing that to
it is. It should be. It's an awesome win. But I'm just
he's 41, bro.
What are we doing? You're not fighting fucking Arnold Allen or nothing, or Max Holloway or Ilya Topuria. You know what I'm saying? Let's be real. And
but then again, bro, it's you look at and I'm kind of looking at his recent track record, bro. Like he got knocked out by a younger guy 2 years ago. Had a great fight against Hakeem, a younger guy. Lost a razor edge fight. I remember this one from the summer. Razor edge fight with Andre Philly, and then knocks out Billy Quarantine. So he's had 3 back-to-back guys that he's like at least 2 generations older than, and only lost 2 of them that were or lost one of them, which is and one of them was like razor edge, bro. So it's like he's probably has some real confidence coming into this second win or even third win in his UFC career. I don't blame the guy, but I'm still 100% with you. He's getting old, and the longer you stay in there, the worse, Yeah.
I don't want to see like I'm not even going to bring nobody up. There's just so many examples of guys who just fought for way too long, and they just have highlight reels of being on the wrong end, you know.
We don't have to get into it either, you know.
Yeah. I won't go too deep. But yeah, Cub is a legend, bro, and he has another highlight to add to his reel, and I'm happy for him, bro. What a guy. Speaking of highlight, though, Manel Kape, bro, did you see him?
Banger. Yeah, he was having fun in there, man. He was dancing around Bruno Silva, and he's good, man. He's good, He's not a guy you want. He's not really a guy that's likable, He's kind of fucking shithead sometimes.
Why you say that though? Because he said fuck Izzy, fuck Kai.
Well, sort of, but he's also just a shithead, bro.
Yeah.
He was saying some really mean stuff about Makayev, and Makayev shit on him and was like, "Hey, man, I beat you with an injury, man. Like, stop talking shit, little guy."
Neither of those two can talk shit, bro. They put up an awesome pre-fight to put up such a poopy fight.
Yeah, and Manel Kape had a great performance against
this time.
Bruno. This is a performance you want to see against Bruno too.
Mm-hmm.
Like, really, really good flyweight fight, man, and a really good flyweight opponent. Like Manel just he was honestly, when he gets going, man, it's really hard to stop him. Like, he enters like a flow state by like round 2. In like majority of his fights, and then he just finds the finish every time, bro. It's so special, bro. He's such a good fighter. I really can't say enough good things about him. I just wish he wasn't such a fucking prick, dude. Fuck, dude, it's so hard to like this guy, bro.
Yeah, I admire the prickness. I admire him talking shit. I admire him being unlikable. I just wish he fought more. I wish he was more.
Yeah, active. He's not active that much, bro.
Yeah,
he's really not.
Yeah.
He'll do 1 or 2 fights a year.
2 if we're lucky. It feels like he's on like the 1 fight trajectory, and like a lot of cancellations in between his fights. It's that's not always his fault, but you just hate to see it happen so frequently to a guy that's talented. But I feel like in Manel Kape's situation, you put a performance like that in a division where like you're kind of looking for who to fight Pantoja next.
Nah, I don't know about that, man. He got to fight Kai, bro. He has to fight Kai Kara.
Or
that has to be the next fight.
Kai Kara, Manel Kape.
I just said that.
Oh, okay. I thought you were saying Kai Kara to fight Pantoja. Okay.
Yeah, I said Kai Kara, Manel Kape. That has to be the next fight.
That's a beautiful fight. Yeah.
Pantoja does not have an opponent, so he needs to get an opponent, and it has to be one of these two. It has to be one of these two.
I mean, there's Royval. Let's not forget about that.
Already lost twice.
But Royval beat the shit out of Moreno. He beat the shit out of the Japanese.
Yeah, I know.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
it's just hard, man. Pantoja's just in a weird position where he's just dominated all these guys way too much.
Yeah. It's the Pantoja era right now, but kind of finding the next 2, 3, 4 is a good time, and I would love to see Manel fight Kai Kara. I think that's the only fight next. Make it a main event in anywhere. Like, that's an awesome fight right there.
Yeah. But yeah, I don't know. I don't know about the Pantoja thing, man. Like, it's hard, bro. It's really hard. He's beat everybody twice, bro. Literally, he beat everybody twice. So
most of them. It's tough.
Yeah. I don't want to see him fight Royval again, bro. I really don't.
That hurts my heart.
He submitted him the first time, and he beat the brakes off him the second. You know, and he didn't beat the brakes off of him that recently, bro. It was last year, this time actually.
Yeah, I know. Didn't he get injured? I feel like there was an injury. I remember there being an injury.
Anyway.
Excuse me. Yeah.
Anyway, Vitor Petrino, Dustin Jacoby.
Yeah.
Great fight. Slugger. But Vitor is a guy that I have gone against in the past, and most recently was that Tyson Pedro, and I ate my fucking words on that. And then previously he lost to Smith, and I had him going into this one, and I'm just on a fucking roll, bro. Like, I fucking go against the guys, and then I fucking decide to go for them, and then they fucking lose, bro.
You go against them at first, and then they break your
and then
heart.
I get on the boat.
And then you're like, all right, you broke my heart last time. I learned my lesson. And then they do the opposite.
Literally the story of my life with Brandon Royval, bro. Every single fight I've gone against him, he's won, bro.
If you bet on him this year, you would have made a lot of money. Anyway.
A lot of fucking bread, dude.
Dustin Jacoby, bro. What a fucking KO.
Yeah.
And that was, just flush, step through, overhand, bink, bink, boom.
Right on the fucking money, bro. And just a way you want to come back, bro, because he was the guy that got fucking knocked out by Dominic Reyes' humongous fucking KO slump. And he comes back and he has to be the victim to Reyes. So it's nice for him to come back and get him one. I would like to see him fight Reyes again, honestly. I thought that fight ended way too prematurely and it needed a little bit more time, but he just got caught, bro. It's the name of the game. It's same thing with Vitor. He just got caught. Name of the game. So great fight.
Great fight. Another great fight. Adrian Yanez lost a decision to Daniel Marcos. I don't know if he lost a decision on my book, but the judges who scored that fight gave it to Daniel. It was close though, for absolute sure. It was a wicked close fight.
Yeah, Yanez has been in a tough couple ones, man.
Yeah,
really tough.
Keep giving him killers though. It's not like they're giving him like.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, he's getting some guys that really can throw hands, and honestly, he's had a tough one, bro. He's had a really tough one because he had a really hard, fight with Rob Font. Ended pretty early, and then gets knocked out again. Gets one back. But then, bro, look at his opponents. Like, literally since the beginning of last year, he's fought like killers, bro. So, these losses are like not as bad as people are making it out to be. Because I know like Yanez is supposed to be like, the future of like the bantamweights. I still think he can get one back, man. I still think he's on a good track. He's only 31, bro. He's not there yet, bro.
I don't think he is either. It's just they're just feeding him dogs, man.
It's tough. It's tough.
Yeah. And it's not like he's getting smashed to pieces either. Like,
that's
he's holding his own and like really thugging it out. And this one I thought he won.
Razor edge fights. Literally 2 back-to-back razor edge. Like, could have been anybody's fight. Knocked out his last guy and then had a close one with this one. And then the other ones, we know how those ended. It was only two knockouts, pretty bad ones, but he's one more knockout. He's 2 more knockouts from getting his confidence back. He'll knock out the next 2 guys, I promise you. And then he'll be back. I swear to God. I feel like Yanez just has more to offer for this division. He's just being a little too like conservative with his jabbing. Like, I feel like if he just jabs more, that right hand will be better. But I don't know. It could be. I don't know if he's just being more conservative because of the knockouts, the 2 recent ones, but. I don't know, man. I think Yanez has much more to offer this division, man.
Agreed.
I don't know yet.
Agreed. I agree with everything. I think there's still a lot of potential there. They just gotta give him the right matchup and just let the boy work, man. He's definitely not done yet. I hate people saying cut him and this is the end of the road and all this insane things after a few losses. You know what I'm saying? Especially at like their level, it's like, come on, buddy.
Bro, he should train with Rob Font, bro. Because honestly, I love Rob, and Rob is getting up there in age too, man. Rob might be out of the picture soon too, man. Just with age and everything, and I think he should train with Rob, bro. If Yanez can get in a camp, bro, just all jabbing, bro. Yanez would be solid, bro, because he's got so much power and so much potential, bro. But I don't know, man. He just needs he needs that confidence back, bro. That's what he needs, bro. Because you look at what he was doing in the beginning, bro. He was slumping, dude.
Wrecking. Yeah, he was on
slumping,
dude.
And of course, the competition gets better, but he's still up there, bro. Like, he's not a slouch by any means. He just needs a good coach, man. I feel like a much better, like, more veteranship, with the striking, and I feel like Rob would take him to the next level and being so serious.
Yeah, that's actually a really interesting perspective. I agree, honestly, because stylistically, they're very similar fighters in a way. Like Rob is very boxing heavy, like lead jab forward, try to land the overhand, and Yanez can really take a lot away from that style 100%. If he chose to train there. But
100%.
Yeah, and even in this fight, he lost, but he still looked like an improved fighter from his last fight.
I agree.
So that says a lot. But Daniel's a gangster too. That guy put on a fucking sweet fight from his end.
And I try to not be too biased. Daniel definitely had a great fight too,
for sure.
Could have been anybody's fight,
Yeah, agreed. All right, a few more fights that I want to touch on before we head over to the boxing heavyweights. Product of CBK, Navajo Sterling made his UFC debut against Tukos, whatever, and won the decision. What'd you think?
Be honest, didn't fucking watch this fight.
It's crazy. That's your boy. It's your boy.
Didn't fucking watch this fight, but I was seeing his fucking head all over Twitter, and I was like, wow, that's an interesting looking guy.
It definitely is an interesting looking guy. Definitely a fighter. You see him, he's like, yeah, this guy got to fight for a living. And also, like, packs an insane power, as we've seen in the Dana White Contender Series.
Yeah. He's a fucking interesting looking guy, bro. He looks like he doesn't look like a fucking UFC fighter, bro. He looks like one of those guys that fight in those like circle Russian boxing rings, bro.
Yeah.
And they just slug at each other. He looks like one of those guys.
He trains. Are you dissing him? Diss track?
I ain't dissing the guy. I'm just saying. I'm just saying what's being pointed out, bro.
Feels like a lot of. Got a diss track coming?
I'm not dissing him, bro. I like any any Israel Adesanya protege. I'm all on board, bro. I'm all on board.
Yeah, it's nice because now there's a light heavyweight one, another one at least, right after Pedro. He retired, right? Tyson Pedro. That boy got up out of here.
Yeah, he did because I remember he wasn't like getting money from the UFC.
Yeah. And now we have a new light heavy out of CKB, which is pretty interesting. I wanted to bet this fight to go the distance, but I was worried that he would smash Tuco. But Tuco, I knew was good. He trains with Brendan Allen and those guys in Florida somewhere. Anyways, yeah. All right. You didn't watch that. Did you see Michael Johnson's KO against?
Yeah, that I fucking saw.
Talk about turn back the clock.
Yeah, he's got a weird career going on, man. Where it's like you think he's out of it, but then he's not. It's odd, man. It's great fight by him, by the just outstanding performance. And I don't know, man. I wasn't expecting this, bro, because Autumn is good, bro.
Yeah,
oh my god, he's good, dude. And he was hyped coming into the UFC. Obviously he had a loss early last year and took some time off, but he was like a guy that's like really hyped, man. Like he's good. Like people were hyping him up. But 2 back-to-back is crazy, bro. That is crazy. Into Michael Johnson, like fuck, that's a tough one, man.
That is a tough one. And you got
Mike slumped him.
Sleepies. Yeah. I mean, it's I guess it's the name of the game, but to come on,
bro.
How many in a row is this for him? 3 first-round KOs?
Wow.
Yeah. I mean, brain damage, CTE. Anyways, nah, you can't. Might be time to go back to homeland. Start having Uber.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah. No, I'm talking shit. Michael Johnson, bro, is it's crazy. I agree that you said he's having the strangest career. Feels like he's on his way out, and then he has like 2 knockouts in a row, and then he finished.
It doesn't even make sense, bro. Like,
yeah, it's sweet. It's sweet. And then he calls out Justin Gaethje this weekend. It's like, are you sure?
I don't know about that one.
Yeah.
I don't know about that one.
Yeah, what a fight, man. What a fight for the OG. Last performance I want to touch on this card that I was impressed by was the Joe Alvarez. Spain's finest continues.
Yeah, this dude is a fucking killer, bro.
Yeah.
He is a fucking killer, bro. He puts on the craziest performances, bro. And this dude's a lightweight, bro. It doesn't even make sense, bro. Look at his frame, dude. How, bro? Like how? Like this dude he's insane, bro. Honestly, I love this guy so much. But he why'd you Hey yo.
Hey yo. That's the name of today's pod. It's just hey yo.
Yeah, we said some questionable things on it. Yeah, yo, sick, man. He could do everything, bro. He's killer. He's such a killer, bro. He can submit you. He'll knock you out. He's got an insane frame for the lightweights. He's long. He's lengthy. He's great, man. He's so fucking good. I like this guy.
You love him so much.
I love this guy, bro.
So much. That's funny. Yeah, he's legit killer, a finisher. He has like 18. How many submissions he have on his resume? It's
almost more than fucking fights he's had.
Yeah, like he literally almost has a submission in every single one of his fights. This past weekend against the card close, it looked like he was on his way to submitting him, but was like, you know what? I'm gonna just punch him out. Bye, 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 bye. Good night. And that's unbelievable, man. Unbelievable. Yeah. And if the UFC for real plans to go to Spain next year with Ilia Topuria,
they gotta put him in there.
This guy's you gotta put him on the main card.
Yeah, I agree.
Main card, bro. It's time to make this guy a star, bro. He's really, really elite. He's almost like Charles Oliveira. Like that style is what I'm trying to say, and that's wicked exciting for the casuals. All right, that's all I got on UFC Tampa. Any other performances that I didn't mention that you wanted to?
Nah, I think we covered everything. Sean Woodley fought. He had a pretty interesting KO there, but good dude.
Good dude. That stylistically, that was a fun fight for him. Somebody who's going to stand on the feet and trade at a distance. That was good. I agree.
All right.
Big time.
Meat and potatoes, man.
Yeah.
Before we get to that, though, I know
what you got.
This is just a really great announcement, man. Oh man, I'm really excited for this bout, man. I know we talked about it off the pod, but Jai Opetaia and David Nyika. Oh my god. Oh my fucking god, bro. This is fireworks for me, bro. I am so pumped for this fight. They're calling it the Trans-Tasman World Championship, which is sick. I love that. If people don't know, it's just the relationship between Australia and New Zealand. I don't know, but I think this is the first time something like this has happened. I'm pretty sure, which is crazy for boxing, but we know Jai Opetaia is the champion for the cruiserweights, and this is a crazy fight, man. This is a crazy fight. This is for the IBF and the ring cruiserweight title. Y'all know I've been hyping David Nyika. I fucking love this dude. This dude was a fucking world champion before he's going to become a world champion one day. This guy is destined. This is the time. And literally, I couldn't even believe this because Jai had an opponent already, and his opponent was out. David Nyika wasn't even on track to fighting Jai Opetaia yet, and then this just comes in, and now they're calling it the Trans-Tasman World title, And oh my god, bro, this is just crazy, bro. Short notice too, bro. This fight is in a couple weeks, dude. And I couldn't be more happy for him, bro. I could not be more happy for David Nyika. Definitely fucking deserving of this moment. I got nothing else to say, bro. Until this fight happens, like this is gonna be fucking crazy for the sport. I don't think people understand, bro. This is insane, bro. This fight is gonna be excellent, bro. I can't wait to talk about it. I can't wait to watch it. Honestly, I don't even talk about talking about it. January 8th, bro.
Oh, it's coming up,
bro. Because Jai already had an opponent. His opponent got injured. They were like, "Hey, let's just do an Australia, New Zealand world title." And David's like, "Whoa, yeah, that's a killer, bro. It's a killer, bro. Jai Opetaia is a fucking killer, bro. So for him to step on short notice, oh my god, that face off was menacing, bro. Oh my god, I love this. I love everything about this. This is going to be a banger. If y'all don't know about Jai Opetaia, you need to fucking start knowing about this guy. This guy is the fucking truth, bro. This guy is the fucking truth. But my boy David is getting that title, bro. He's beating him on January 8th, bro. I promise you, bro.
That's the call.
Fucking notice, bro.
That's the call.
Early fucking prediction there, bro.
The young boy comes through short notice, steals the belt.
Both of them, bro. He's stealing both of them Jones right out of his hand, bro. The IBF and that Ring magazine, bro.
Is this a Turkey card?
I think this is in Australia.
Oh.
Yeah, they're doing this in Australia.
Who's promoting it?
I think I don't know what promotion they're under. It's not the Zone, I don't think. Let's have a
Queensberry. Matchroom.
It's a good question. I don't know.
Yeah. We'll rain check.
No, no. Oh, it's Matchroom. It is Matchroom for sure.
Yeah, that makes the most sense because they're on that side of the world. But yeah, I mean, if anybody's been listening to this podcast, they've known how much you've been high on that guy since we've talked about his past 6 fights because of how much you fucked with him. So I know him because of you. I'm excited to see this. It's a big opportunity. Short notice fight. It's almost like a movie. It's a movie, it's like a script out of a movie. So you love to see it.
No, yeah, this fight is crazy, bro. I was fucking shocked. I was literally shocked because both of these guys have an incredible story, man. We'll talk a little bit more. We'll paint the picture later. I like doing that, but oh my god, man, this is such a good fight for Australia and New Zealand, man. They've got one on their fucking hands. Izzy might be showing out for this because Izzy's a big he's a real close with David. And so this oh man, this is I'm just hyped, bro. I'm hyped.
I know.
The first boxing bout of the year too, and it's starting off like this, bro. Oh my god.
Yeah. What a way we're starting the year, ending this year. It's a really good time to be a boxing fan. Are we good on that fight? Anything?
We're good. We're good. I just want to announce that we can get right into Usyk.
Hell yeah.
In Fury.
This is absolutely the biggest fight this weekend. Biggest fight I think that happened in December. UFC 310 is cool and all, but this is definitely this is gonna move needles. You know what I'm saying? I said at the top, a little disappointed about the undercard. I feel like it's so slim we can spend all of 30 seconds talking about it. There's no names outside of the main event
I'm all set.
That are excited to talk about. So the full 30 seconds is literally us saying there's nobody else to talk about. So we'll get right into it. The rematch after the first one. The first time we've ever seen. I mean, we've seen Tyson hurt on his back against Wilder, hit the canvas, but we've never seen him out on his feet. And Usyk was like a shark in the water that smelled blood. And I'm surprised he couldn't get him out of there. But that was round 12, 11, 10. That was late in the fight. If it happens earlier, Usyk is going to kill him. And I don't know why I started with that. I don't know why I led with that in my
Yeah, I
analysis.
mean,
That's
are you,
not good. But I'm actually gonna flip it to you because I kind of want you to jump in here. What do you make of the rematch?
oh man, there's a lot to unfold here, man. I mean, we saw how this played out the first time, man. And honestly, I'm gonna start it off this way. No, don't do that. Don't do this, bro. Don't do this. You know, I like to see your reactions to how I say things, bro. We pull back in, bro. Pull yourself back
You
in,
got to
bro.
the spotlight, bro. I'm trying to give you the spotlight here to
I
go
like to see
crazy.
your reactions though when I talk. But anyway, um, yeah, I'm gonna just start it off like this. You know, Usyk or Fury, I should say, he can't go into this fight, you know, hoping to outbox Usyk, bro. He We saw how that played out the first time. Usyk was much faster on the feet. He was much more craftier with his striking. He was much more conservative when he needed to be, and he mixed the combinations way better than Tyson. I think we can stamp that for this fight. Overall, Usyk is the much better boxer. Hands down, he's the much better boxer. Does he have the power? No. He doesn't have insane power. He caught Tyson. We all know that. He caught him. Tyson was wobbly on his feet. You know, he got in his face. He got aggressive. You know, Tyson had the scares, you know. It happens. But that's what happens when you are crafty. And Tyson just wasn't crafty enough. And I feel like he needs a little bit more of that this fight. Which is why I say he can't outbox Usyk, bro. He can't bank that as his way of winning, which is what he does 99% of all his fights. We know that. And it's not even because he can't like outskill him. He can't keep up with that pace, bro. And honestly, that was the biggest thing going in that first fight. I was like, bro, Fury's got this in the bag, bro. Like, you know, Usyk is great and all, but you know, Fury can definitely keep up with that pace. And I remember me saying that, and I was watching the fight, and I was like, wow, bro, I could not be any more wrong, bro. He could not keep up with that pace, man. And honestly, I think for Fury, for this fight, you know, he's got to start getting to the body early, bro. He got to the body way too fucking late in that fight, in the first fight. And honestly, I was so pissed off, bro. I was like, bro, you got so much success in the body, and you just realize it in the middle of the fucking fight, bro. In the middle of the fight, bro, where it doesn't even matter anymore because Usyk is just in a flow state of just jabbing his face off, getting the power shots in when he needed them, being crafty, moving around, just being a ring general, bro. And Fury just couldn't keep up with it, bro. Yeah. So those are my two biggest things, bro. Don't try to outbox the guy. Get to the fucking body because you are not a better boxer than Usyk. Let's be honest. Usyk ran circles around fucking Fury, bro. He's not a better boxer than Fury. We've established that already. But he has something. He had a little something in the middle of the fight. That body, bro. He was jabbing that body, and it looked good, man. I'm not going to lie, but it was just too late, bro. It was too late. You got to slow him down, bro. He has to slow him down. That pace is ridiculous, bro.
Yeah.
He has to slow him down somehow, bro.
Yeah. Usyk is one of them ones, man.
Don't go for the head.
It's not that he kills people deliberately, like I'm gonna knock you out in the first round and just kill you. Like Deontay Wilder had like that murderous stab you and be done with it sort of thing. Usyk doesn't have that. He's like, I'm just gonna fundamentally beat the shit out of you. And you called it dance in circles. That's exactly what he did, bro. Fury could do nothing. And then he set up that overhand left so beautifully, bro.
Yeah.
And it wasn't the first time he landed it. It was the only time that he cracked Tyson.
Yeah.
And I loved what you said about the pace and like Usyk's feet. And that's kind of what we always talk about Tyson, his ability to move like a fucking lightweight when this dude weighs 265 pounds.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's always been his what's made him different than everybody else. But do you remember that thing we were talking about Pantoja, where he's kind of like beating everybody, beating a lot of these guys twice? That's almost where Usyk is right now, too. Like, just I'm the king of the hill. Give me the best guy, I'll beat him.
Yeah.
You think he's You think that was a fluke? Bring him back.
Yeah.
If he beats Tyson on Saturday, is Usyk the greatest heavyweight of all time? Can we make this case? I'm not making it. I'm just saying, is there a case there?
Maybe not the greatest heavyweight of all time, because I feel like there's still some work he has to do after Tyson, which I'm predicting early he beats Tyson again.
Early?
Yeah, I'm predicting, or I'm saying like now, like, because I know we're gonna get into predictions.
Okay.
I'm predicting already he's gonna beat Tyson.
Yeah.
I feel like he needs a little bit more work, bro. There's a lot of heavyweights before him that did some real work in the heavyweights, and he's just gotten here, man. He's just gotten here. Yes, he's beat Joshua twice. Yes, he has the opportunity to beat Tyson Fury, who was undefeated for decades. 2 times. He has the opportunity for that, but there's a lot of guys in there that have put people to sleep, that have put legends to sleep.
Yeah.
For a long time in their prime. And yeah, we can say that this generation of boxers, this generation of heavyweights are probably a lot more craftier, a lot more skillful, rather than just standing and slugging in front of people and knocking them out. Or, you know, if you're a much more technical enjoyer of the sport, you know, some boxers that were heavyweights had really good jabs. But this is definitely one of those ones where it'll start solidifying him, I feel like, as one of the greatest heavyweights of all time, for sure. The greatest, I don't know about that yet, man. There's a lot of guys in there before him that came before his time, man. But who knows, man? Who knows? We could be having that conversation by the time his career is over. You know what I mean? Like, still a young guy, you know, still got a lot more in the tank. So, but then you look at the opponents under him, man. It's like, can he solidify that for himself? Yeah, maybe. But then, you know, you look at some of the guys that were fighting back then, you know, the Holyfields of the game and the Mike Tysons, and, you know, it's a tough one to make, bro, because the competition level was so different back then. And in this division, it's like 3 or 4 people that are good.
But like, this is like
the other guys
Tyson has been good like the past 2 generations. Joshua has been good the past generation. Dubois has been a top guy the past generation. He's killing these guys.
Yeah, I'm not going to disagree with that for sure. But
no,
a little more work to do. A little more work to do.
A few more fights. I don't see anybody else in this heavyweight division that is more impressive of a win as Tyson, as AJ, as Dubois. I think those are the best wins in the division in 2024.
And that's what I'm saying. Like, he's got to have somebody come around, man, a young buck that's slinging dudes, knocking them out, and then beats the brakes off that guy. He needs something. He needs like 2 or 3 more of those guys, bro, to come up the ranks. Because, like, you said it yourself. It's like, these are good guys, but, like, are they the best heavyweights we've seen? Probably not, you know. But
it's
hard competition. But, you know, that's a conversation for 5-6 years from now, you know.
Yeah.
But
maybe.
Yeah, I mean, predictions, man. I mean, I think we know where I'm going. I am going Usyk
like 5 times.
Yeah, I know. But I am going Usyk, man. I think it's pretty obvious I am. I think really Fury has a few options in this fight, and they're very risky options. You know, he can go to the body early. He can slow Usyk down. There were moments, I believe, in the fight where Fury did throw that jab out to the body, and Usyk did not like it, man. He took a couple steps back. He didn't like them. Fury can go that route. Will it count? Majority of the fight? Nah, I don't think so, man. I think Usyk knows how to adapt pretty well. He might feel a couple of those. He won't like them. He'll always have a new plan, bro. That's the thing with Usyk. He always has a plan. And, you know, Fury can double down on that and take some chances. You know, he could even get risky and get in his face, or, you know, early in the fight. But you want to risk getting knocked out early? I mean, you know, Usyk's not known for the power, but he's still a big guy, bro. And if you take a shot from a big guy, you're gonna go to sleep, bro.
Yeah,
like, you're gonna go to sleep. So I don't know, man. I don't know what option Fury has in this fight, man. I honestly think he might knock Tyson out this fight. I think he's gonna get a I think he's gonna get a late knockout. I've been on the fence about a TKO or a knockout, but I think he's putting him out, bro.
Cold.
I think Usyk is putting him out, bro.
Damn.
Yeah.
What Tyson do to you?
Nothing. Literally nothing. But he's old. He got dominated the first fight, and I don't see it going any different.
Yeah. I don't know. I think the reason you say he got dominated is because he got cracked. You know what I'm saying? He was just getting outboxed. Yeah, I agree. He was getting outboxed, but like he wasn't getting smashed to bits. Like he was holding his own. He was winning some rounds. He was losing most of them.
Yeah.
I agree that Usyk is going to win this fight. I think Usyk's the best heavyweight we have in today's world in boxing. And I don't think it's going to be a KO, if I'm being honest. I think Usyk is just going to dominate him for 12 rounds. Fury might be a little bit emotional, you know, coming off his first loss, which might hinder a knockout, you know what I'm saying, which proves your point. But yeah, I think Tyson might be a bit emotional, and Usyk is going to use that against him and punish him. And
very emotional.
Yeah. Did you see any of the media? I think. Did you see any of the media today?
No, I haven't.
They had an 11-minute stare, like face off.
Yeah, they did that last year. I remember that.
11 minutes this time. Last year they like broke it all, like it like somebody got in between. But this time, they let him go, and then they were like, "All right, people, we got to move. We got to get shit going." And they like Tyson started talking shit.
It's impressive.
It is impressive. I couldn't stare at you for 11 minutes.
You stare at me for 55 minutes.
Yeah, but like I'm looking away. I'm like looking at. Like,
yeah, I know. It's different.
It's like we're staring eye to eye.
Yeah. I know we did our predictions already, but I had some side notes too on some interesting things with Fury this time around. John Fury, his pops, where's he been? Hasn't been in one media press. I don't even think he's been in his corner. Yeah, something's weird with that. That's something I've just had an observation on. I don't know if it's like more like he's just trying to focus without his dad just fucking yelling all over the fucking place, or he's not trying to have him make a spectacle over everything. But you know, Fury's not been in the picture, bro. Fury's actually been with the younger buck, bro. He's been with what's his face? Tommy. He's been in his fucking press conferences because he's got a fight coming up. Yeah, just something I noticed with that. I don't know if that's going to play a big part in this fight, but you know, no John Fury there. And also, what I've noticed is he's fucking fat, bro. Fury is fucking fat right now, bro.
Isn't he always fat?
No, he looks like much heavier than he normally is, bro. Dang. And I don't know if he's going, and I don't know if that's a plane where he's just going heavy and he's just going to try to put all that power from that weight and knock him out. Don't know if that's the plan, but interesting enough. I just wanted to point that out. But like I said, none of this would even affect the fact that I'm still going Usyk. But yeah, just weird. Just really weird.
I think you're just adding more points to your Usyk prediction, which
I'm not. I'm just pointing things out. Yeah, where is his dad been? That's so weird.
I didn't even pick that one up.
Yeah, his dad has been at every press conference like his whole life. Like, why is he like disowning him? He's like, bro, you fucking lost to this fucking Ukrainian dude, bro. Fuck you, bro. Go out there, get that knockout, and then I'll be back.
Yeah, I'm not talking to you until you beat that Ukrainian. Yeah, I didn't even pick up on that one. Meanwhile, he was literally John Fury was literally at
Tommy's
press conference. Who's they've pulled out of their fight with Darren Till.
Yeah, I heard about that because fucking Darren Till couldn't get it together, and he had some crazy fucking demands for the fight or some shit like that, right?
I heard that Darren Till was just talking too much shit and said that he was gonna throw a kick in the fight, and they were like, We can't even
you know what?
risk.
You're probably right. You're probably
Yeah,
right.
that's what I seen on Twitter. But fucking a man, there's all probably rumors.
Yo, if you actually did that, I mean, Darren Till wouldn't do that, bro. Like
He said it though. He
he would
definitely
tell
said
me-
it. He definitely said that's a fact. But
Yeah,
like,
but he
is
wouldn't
that the
fucking do
reason?
it. He wouldn't fucking do it. That's crazy, bro.
Yeah,
You would never fight in any organization ever again, bro. If you did
yeah,
that.
facts. Like that's the most
Not even a
disrespectful
kickboxing organization
thing.
will take you for that. Like,
That's the most disrespectful thing I feel like you could do in a
yeah,
fight is like if it's Muay Thai rules, you do like some fucking cheating shit, or boxing, you do some MMA move, shoot a double leg, slam Tommy on his
bro.
head. That's so gross.
And he would slump. And the crazy part is he would slump Tommy if he did
would
that.
for
So
sure he would.
as unhinged as Darren Till is, I respect the decision to pull out of the fight.
Oh, stop it. I don't.
I respect it, bro.
I don't. You say you're gonna fight him, fucking fight him. I want to see Darren Till fight again, man.
I do, but not in boxing, bro. I want to see him in the UFC or something.
Nah, bro. He's past the UFC stage. Like, give him some boxers, some influencer boxers. He fought on that fucking social boxing like 2 weeks ago. Did you see that shit?
Tommy?
No, Darren Till.
Did he win?
I think he won, yeah, because the dude quit after like 3 strikes, and they fought in front of. Do you remember during COVID, WWE had their events and they had the audience, but they were all screens?
That's what it was.
That's what it looked like on Twitter. It looked like they were fighting in front of AI and fucking computers.
I didn't see that. I honestly didn't even know he was fighting still, bro. He's had so many injuries. I thought he retired already.
Yeah. I hope he fights again, bro. That dude's a legit.
Get a silent retirement from the UFC, though. Yeah. Very silent.
After some fun fights, bro. Yeah, that DDP fight.
He never fought Izzy, man. That would have been a really good fight.
All right, man. Now this is the point of the pod where I feel like it's time to wrap it up.
You never fought the God.
Yeah, definitely time to wrap it up. All right. Thank you to listen. Thank you to our listeners if you made it to this part of the podcast. Josh and I greatly appreciate the support. We got one more pod for you for this year. It will be our award show.
Yeah.
Oh, how exciting. Fighter of the year, KO of the year, sub of the year, boxing, MMA. It's gonna be a thrill of a podcast. So join us on the next one. Enjoy Usyk Fury 2. Let us know who you got and come back next time. We'll see you then.
Peace.